This is the second problem from Objective 4, Part C. What we're going to do in Part C is use the calculator, and we're going to use the matrices on the calculator to find the solution of a system of linear equations. If you haven't seen this before, I think you'll find it very exciting. At least I do. Okay, so let's look at the problem again. Which is the solution to this pair of linear equations? And they gave us the equations. And remember, we've rewritten them so that all the terms are in order. This is very, very important for what you're about to see. You will not get the answer right if you don't do this. So make sure and check for detail and make sure that they're written correctly. Let me bring in the calculator. Okay, here we have the calculator. And if you'll notice right down here it says matrix. That's what we're going to do, and it's in yellow, so we hit second, first, and we're just going to put it in A, and what we're going to do is we're going to edit A to get the information in. It wants to know the dimensions or the size of the matrix, and it's always rows and columns, and the easy way to remember that is RC cola, rows and columns. So here we have 2 rows and 3 columns. You can remember that columns are like those things on the White House. Okay, those are columns. They go up and down. Okay, back to the calculator. We want a 2 by 3 matrix. And now what we're going to do is enter the coefficients. So first, we'll put in -2, and then 5, and then 6. And then in the next row, our next equation, we'll put in 3, -2, and 13. Okay, so now we've entered our information into our matrix, so we'll get out of this. If you'll go again to matrix, we're going to go to math. You're going to arrow down quite a ways to RREF, which means reduced row echelon form. So I put that in. Now I have to tell it which matrix we're going to work with. So I do second matrix again. Our information's in A, so I'm going to hit enter, close that parentheses. And what this is going to do is it's going to simplify the matrix. So now this means 1x plus 0y equals 7. So let me write that down. 1x plus 0y equals 7. And on the next row, 0x plus 1y equals 4. 0x plus 1y equals 4. Well, we can get rid of this 0y. Just erase him out of there. And we can get rid of the 1, x equals 7. We can do the same here. Get rid of these guys. Y equals 4. There's the answer. 7, 4. The calculator did all the work for us. Pretty exciting, huh? But be careful. Make sure that your information is in correctly. Your x's are in the same spot, and your y's are in the same spot. Okay, next we will, let me see what we'll do. Okay, we'll work backwards. Let's go ahead and just do that right now. To work backwards, all you have to do is put in the numbers and see if it works in both equations. Let me erase this, all this other stuff. Okay, so when this is my x and that's my y, when I plug them in, 5 times -2 would be negative 10. And negative 2 times 3 would be negative 6. And this does not equal 6. So A is out of there. Now, I can use either equation. It doesn't matter. Let's get rid of that. So on B, 5 and negative 2. Let's see, 5 times y, 5 times negative 2 again is negative 10, and negative 2 times 5 is also negative 10, and this does not equal 6, so it doesn't work in the first one, so it doesn't matter about the second one. C we already know works, so let's just look at D. 8 is x, and negative 4 is y, so negative 20. Because negative 4 times 5 is negative 20, and 8 being negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. Again, does not work. So we've eliminated all of them but one. There's our answer. So, several ways we can work the problem. We can graph it and find the intersection. We can solve algebraically, either using substitution or you can solve simultaneously. You can use the matrix on the calculator, or you can work backwards.